Weathers. Oh, my God. Listen, I know we've never met, and I don't mind you never returning my calls, but I have to tell you, after 2 films, I feel like I am in your mind.
Well, that would explain my constant headaches.
You know, I'm sorry things didn't work out on 60 Minutes, too, but Total Entertainment, that's a pretty good fallback.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry that things didn't work out with Brad Pitt, but being single, that's a pretty good fallback.
Gives me more time for my work. After all, Gail Weathers, you're such a complex character.
Oh, and to be played by an actress with such depth and range.
The opening set piece of Scream 3 involves Cotton Weary, Liev Schreiber, the official hero of Scream 2. He's driving along an LA freeway when that pesky telephone caller starts up again. Yet another mass killer is at large, and Cotton and his girlfriend are the first victims. The cast and crew of the new Stab movie, based on the Woodsboro killings, find themselves under threat, and Sidney Prescott, Neve Campbell, is forced to come out of hiding to confront yet another killer.
What do you know about trilogies?
You mean like movie trilogies?
You seem to like movies, Detective.
Well, all I know about movie trilogies is that in the third one, all bets are off.
Did you request this case?
And you see what I see day in and day out. The violence that people do to each other. You get haunted.
What do you mean?
I know what it's like to see ghosts that don't go away. To be watching a scary movie in your head, whether you want to or not. Watching it alone.
The first 2 Scream films were written by Kevin Williamson and were pretty clever, but the formula's wearing thin with new writer Aaron Kruger. Freddy's brother? Though there are the usual in-jokes and a rather Brechtian notion in which fictional characters like TV reporter Gail Weathers, Courtney Cox, comment on the way fictional actress Jennifer Jolley, Parker Posey, is playing Gail Weathers in Stab. You really need a primer to remind you who did what to whom in the earlier films, both of which featured pairs of killers. Who will it be this time? Why is Lance Henriksen wasted in a nothing role? Do we care? Margaret?
Not a lot, David. No, it doesn't really move the territory any further than... In fact, I think it goes a little bit backwards because there's none of that gorgeous referential wit that's in Scream 2, although it does have the cameo performances of Roger Corman, Carrie Fisher and Silent Bob and Jay. And
Which are quite fun.
Look, it's so momentary.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't go anywhere different. I believe Wes Craven took this on as director just so he could make Music of the Heart, and I think his sense of, pushing this genre yet again
Which,
shows.
by the way, we haven't seen yet in Australia, despite Meryl Streep being nominated for an Oscar, which seems a shame.
Yeah. It is a shame.
But this seemed a long film to me, didn't it to you? I mean, it's no longer than the others, but it seemed to plod along after a very good opening.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's always a good opening. I thought Parker Posey was terrific.
She was nice, yeah.
She's one of the best things in it. I could only give this 3 stars.
Me too, 3.
I'm not happy that I'm 35 playing a 21-year-old. I'm not happy that I have to die naked. And I'm not happy that my character is too stupid to have a gun in the house after her boyfriend's been cut into fish sticks.
Great. Okay, so let's run the lines.
Fine.
Page 28, Candy's big moment.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello?
Who's this?
Who's this?
This is Candy. Hang on, let me get some clothes.
See, I don't understand why I have to start the scene in the shower. The whole shower thing's been done. Vertigo, hello. And I mean, my boyfriend just died. Why am I showering?
Why don't we just read the scene?
Well, Scream 3 slashes into cinemas everywhere tomorrow.